Welcome, everybody, to the FMF Power Play. I'm your host, Tom Shields. Alongside me,
JP Parsons, the mouth of the South, calling the shots here.
And we're here at the 3rd Annual AMA Spring Championship. James Stewart's race, it's his signature. And sure enough, there's been some signature racing going on here all day. JP?
I'll tell you what, we've had a lot of cloud coverage. It's kept the moisture in the ground. The track has developed into fantastic riding. As riders came up and told me, the track is sticky, which is really cool to hear from a lot of riders. And, of course, a fantastic setup. We've been overcast, which kept the moisture in the ground. And right here, we're at the FMF. We're going into the power play.
So check out some videos right now. JP, now we're going to go into some Schoolboy action. Schoolboy won 12-16 on the KTM with the hole shot. Challenge Tennant for the first time. Looks great.
Absolutely. Check this out. His first ride on 125. He takes the lead, gets the whole shot. Whoa! Now check this out. Makes a little mistake. Opens up a little space for the 83 of Lorenzo Lucercio. And you see right there in lap 1, he is in command over the finish line tabletop, Tom.
Lucercio on the Yamaha. He was in command, and he started to check out a little bit very early. But now you coming into play, you see Charbonneau.
And keep your eye on Charbonneau, because obviously Challen has been out for a little while, hasn't had quite the track time as all the other guys. So there's your leader, Lorenzo Lucercio, over the finish line tabletop. And as you'll see, coming up, Tristan Charbonneau will move into the second slot.
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't that Tennant was throwing out the anchor. He was just worried now with Shelby Peterson.
Look, and check out Peterson, which is no stranger to the Freestone Raceway track. Many laps on that, a great competitor right here in this race.
Tennant learning a little bit more about the big wheeled two-stroke. I'm sure we're going to see him up front very soon. But there's Charbonneau having a little bit of time. He's trying to make up definitely some time on Lucercio. But Lucercio takes the checkered flag, and here he is celebrating. Charbonneau in second.
And Peterson in third. Challenge Tennant fourth.
And now on to some Supermini action. The Supermini won 12-15. Hole shot to the Team Green Kawasaki, Austin Forkner. JP?
Awesome, man. He's just on the gas. And look at this. Right behind him.
There is a freight train for sure.
It's going to be the 17 of John Ames out of Arizona, chasing him down.
You know, we saw the Suzuki rider, Tristan Miller, right there on the first lap. It wasn't the results that he wanted, though, today.
Now, Tristan Miller was right up there for just a moment, and then John Ames passes him and puts the charge on towards Austin Forkner. Look at this right through that rut. Man, John Ames is just on the throttle.
You could see Ames trying to find a line around Forkner. Forkner, knowing the Freestone Raceway really well. He's ran the entire time down here all of his life practically.
A few more laps than John Ames does because John's from Arizona, but it's good to see him up front. But then you got Tristan Miller right behind him. And look at the action right there. Just superb.
Austin Forkner would get out front, and Zach Ames, John Ames.
But just moving up, you know, Suzuki Switch was the 29 of Mitchell Harrison and takes third.
Now on to some 85 9-11 mod action. Still in the first motos. We look at the whole shot. It's the green bike on the number 82, Garrett Marchbanks. Marchbanks is going to stretch it out. But watch here in the third position. Real quick, watch. Parker Mashburn knifes the front end, stacks it up behind him, but it's Marchbanks out front.
But given the advantage is 99 for Lance Kobush as he chases down Garrett Marchbanks into the Dunlop drop.
Chasing was what it was going to happen because Marchbanks was out front and gone.
Okay, now moving up in the third, you'll see the number 4 of Tanner Amarilius.
Also pulling up right behind him, looks like that's the number 63 of Pierce Brown behind Amaryllis. But Kobush and Marchbanks both really looking smooth.
And still in the second slot is the Kawasaki rider number 99, Lance Kobush. But look at the lead, Tom, that actually Garrett Marchbanks has on the rest of the racetrack.
There's Kobush, but here's the pass now for the second and third position. It's being swapped
by the KTM rider of the number 4 of Tanner Amaryllis.
Amaryllis would get a nice position on Kobush, but look, right on Kobush, there he is, the number 63 of Pierce Brown. Taking the checkered flag, though, Garrett Marchbanks with a great win. Now on to some novice action. It's the 250C mod. Some of them getting a little happy and getting ready with the clutch, but with the whole shot into the first turn to number 314 of Carson Ledford.
And a full gate of exciting action of racing as your leader, Ledford, goes into the Dunlop drop. In his first lap, he's still in command over the finish line tabletop into the number 1 roller.
We'll look for the number 95 in second place. Here he comes on the KTM. That's Mr. Custom Border.
And he's on the gas, trying to chase down Ledford, but it's not going to happen right now at this second. But he's still holding up in second, and then in third, you got the 88 of Coleman Smith.
Ledford would hold the lead all the way through the entire race. You can tell the lead, just look at it right here as they go through the number 2 tabletop onto the number 3.
But you'll see a lot of changes in this whole moto, ladies and gentlemen, as the 429 of Luke Santos on the 125cc machine trying to chase down Carson Ledford. But Ledford, the man in command, as he negotiates through this Freestone Raceway. And check out the ruts. The roughness is just amazing, once again, through the Dunlop drop.
These novices would have a time of it. Of course, the checkered flag coming out. Ledford first, Santos second, and Stout in third. Welcome back, everybody. JP, we've seen some battles there on the video, but there's been a lot of other great racing today here at Freestone.
Tom Shields, I tell you what, some of the classes, small, big, the racing was phenomenal. One of the 50 classes that you're not going to get to see, you need to look online, you can check it out. But Brian Deegan's son and Crocker and themselves switched places 3 times in a 50cc race.
You know, it's going to be fun to see Hunter Deegan grow up on these bikes here.
You know, I talked to Deegan about it. His son loves it. He's into it. And Brian goes, well, I guess I'm back, and I'm doing motocross for a while. So it's good stuff right here at Freestone Raceway.
For sure, it's been great. Now we're into the last motos. We're about to start crowning some champions.
Absolutely. And some other things you're not going to see is like Cooper Webb got the whole shot finally, was dominant, pulled away, and got the win in his class.
Tell you what, the win's been effective sometimes. Some of the riders have been talking about it, but the ones that have stuck to it, they've really pulled it out.
Yep, and it's just proof of great racing here and a great day at Freestone Raceway.
Tell you what, keep checking out the action here on YouTube at our YouTube channel. It's Freestone MX. Keep enjoying the action, and we'll see you on day 3.
And that's the FMF Power Play YouTube.